Sarah, you're in for a chance of winning £100.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So first of all, before Wayne, our expert here, tells us exactly what this object is, Sarah, tell me what you think it is.
Well, I'm going to say it's hand painted. French, I'm guessing, from the writing. I don't know what that says. Oh. That says Death of Giovanni there, I know that bit.
Oh, she's clever, Wayne.
Might be some clues if you study. If you study.
I don't want to push it too hard because it looks really delicate.
But what we want from you, Sarah, is what is it? What was its purpose?
I mean, I'd have a look at the shape. The shape
Yeah.
might help you envisage what it could be.
Well, it's obviously been hung on something. I'm wondering if it's like an old pub sign or something.
Is that your answer?
How old do you think it is?
Oh gosh, very old.
You don't win any
falling
money for
apart.
that, that's for sure.
Just having a look, see if there's a date on it.
What do you think at home? Before
I've
we
got
get
no
to the
idea.
money moment.
1600s, I'm thinking.
Okay, and what was it?
I think it's an old
You've got to
pub
bear
sign.
for the clue. You've got to bear in mind the age, how things age. It all depends where they've been stored,
Yeah.
whether they've been inside, whether they've been outside.
This has obviously been stored outside,
So
hasn't it?
certain
It's
things
obviously been
outside
hanging
can age a
outside.
lot.
It's
Can
got
age a
hooks
lot
here.
faster than something what's been inside.
The police are throwing me these things on the. I'm wondering if it's had like something on the front of it, like a glass front, maybe.
Okay, now I think we could be here till next Tuesday, Wayne.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, last chance, what is it?
I think it's an old pub sign.
An old pub sign. Okay,
Yes.
Wayne?
Right, so this is a Sicilian cart panel.
Cart panel.
Cart panel.
Oh,
So
cart.
this would have been part of a donkey cart.
Wow.
So the Sicilians used to use these in the I think they started about 1820s. It's still, I think even still now, they still decorate them.
Right.
So these all show a lot of different scenes of folklore and actually historical scenes within Sicilian history.
Right.
So a lot of this is from the 11th and 12th century,
Okay.
the actual paintings. So it's the history of the island. And when you look at these panels, you'll see, I can't read that, decorator, so decorator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so decorator is painter. So it's actually got the name of the painter.
Painter on it, yeah.
And then when you look on this side,
Yeah.
again very close to
Construction, yeah.
construction.
Yeah.
All right.
So you've got the name of who constructed it.
Right.
So this was obviously two people together, the guy what built it, the guy what decorated it,
Yeah.
and then down here you see the actual scene. I think on this one, this guy, I think he's actually he's actually French, and he invaded. He
That's
went
why I
over
said
to
French, yeah.
he went over to Sicily. I think it was the 12th century, and he
Yeah.
went over. So this is showing the scenes of the battles and when he actually went there. So it's a big time in the Sicilian history.
Right.
And then you've got the other one there, which is some sabotage. I haven't yet had the chance to look
Morty,
this
I think
up.
means death,
Yeah,
doesn't
that's death.
Yeah.
Death of
You're
Giovanni.
good. You're good, Sarah.
I just
can
know
say
mort
that.
means death.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
very good,
So
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you've got to. I mean, one of the things is when you find things like this is try and work. I mean, the main thing, as soon as you find this, you want to have a look
Yeah.
at what this is. Get the translation of it, and then at least it will then give you its history.
Yeah.
And then you can work out, and from that, that's where your research begins. So this was probably the back. So this is all cast iron work.
Yeah, I'm
And
thinking
this-
maybe this was the inside, was it?
These
With
was
all these bits.
These was all on the outside, so this would all have been originally
Ah.
painted.
Right.
So again, it was showing the skill of the time of the
Yeah.
craft of the
So
craftsman.
this is a blinged up cart, isn't it?
Yes,
You see
yeah,
when people
yeah,
get a
yeah.
car and they bling them up.
Well, it's the time when
It's a similar thing.
they're proud, they're processioning on the streets,
Yeah.
they're showing people, they're proud of the history of the islands.
It's fascinating, and talk about learning something new
Absolutely,
every
yeah,
day
I
in
can
the world
see
of
it now
antiques,
you've
Wayne.
said
That's
Wayne, I
why
can see
why
it.
we do it. That's why we
Yeah.
love what we do. We never know. When I found these, we found 7 of them. So to
Right.
find one is just great, but to
Yeah.
find 7,
Yeah.
everyone with a different scene, and then we start learning about
Yeah.
the Sicilian history, and then from that, the folk work then goes on to the paintings. So as a dealer, you then start to learn all the different bits, which then when you're out on the floor, we call it the floor, and the antique fairs, we can recognise more what things are. And it's through the initial research when we first find it, which then teaches us about all
brilliant.
the rest of the.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and look, there's little faces on these bits, on the corner bits.
It's beautiful. I mean, this is a statement piece in any home.
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
And it's a piece which is just going to go up and up in value. So I call these investment pieces.
Yeah.
I'd have 20 of them if I found them.
Okay. On that force of investment,
Right.
we know, Sarah, it's all about the money.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, and I'm willing to put £100 on the table
Okay.
for you to win if you guess the price of this Sicilian panel.
Right.
Okay, so
Well,
over one guess, Sarah.
After Wayne's brilliant description, I would look at it. I think it's a very limited market, though. I would say you've got to have a bigger house. It wouldn't go
Yeah.
in my modern house like all these modern new builds.
Yes, but then it wouldn't go in a modern house. But then it's always good in a modern house to split it up.
I
Split it up with
agree.
that
Yeah.
statement,
I
split it up
agree.
with that piece where somebody will walk in and go, wow.
Look,
Yeah.
do you want to win £100 or not?
I do want to win.
Can we have a
100 quid.
price?
I'm going to go for.
This is a worry.
I'm probably going to massively underestimate, and I do apologise, but I'm going to go for £125.
£125.
Oh, look at him!
Wayne
I've killed
is
him.
hurt beyond comprehension. Wayne, how much is it?
So 735.
No.